fix this real quick. All right, so we're going to be doing a couple different things today, or talk about a couple different things. One in particular is going to be Facebook ads, because a lot of people had questions on how to run their Facebook ads, and I don't know why this is so blurry right now. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can fix it. See if it works. If not, we'll just go through. All right, it's better. All right, cool. Who here? I know, Seth, you wanted a little more info on Facebook ads. Who's running Facebook ads right now, or Facebook call ads, rather? Show of hands. Let me just see. Anybody? No one. So no one's running any Facebook ads. All right, cool. All right. Who here knows what a Facebook ad is, a meta ad is? Show of hands. Cool. Yeah. All right. One of the important things to understand is when you're setting this up, don't use your phone. Make sure you're setting this up on like a desktop or on a laptop of some sorts, because when you use your iPad, use a phone, it's a real pain in the ass. It never works the way you want it to work. Before you even set up the Facebook ads, though, what I want to make sure you guys are aware of is some of the terminology. So you have your campaign, then you have your ad set, then you have your ads. Your ads is your creative, your assets, your pictures, your text with font on them. Who here has a library of assets right now? So I know Rob's assistant is on there. Drop your name for me in the chat, please, so I know who I'm talking with too. All right. The way Autumn. Oh, nice. We got two Autumns here. The way Facebook used to function back in the day, it functioned based off your audience and how you would segment people out. Because of iOS and because of the different updates, that privacy updates that Apple has, and like other phone companies and people trying to protect data, you're limited, or Facebook was really limited on how and who it would show your ads to. Now what it uses is it uses their end users' intent on how they act on the platform. So one of the things that is crucial to Facebook ads is going to be your creative. And you want to make sure that you have enough creative or enough content to use where people who don't know about you become familiar with you. People who now know you're familiar are like, oh, I know that particular salon, or I know that stylist. I can trust them. And then people who've seen your ads, there's a call to action, which means I got to call them right now. Pretty much all of them are going to have the function of a call to action, because we're going to run Facebook call ads, but the systems are going to be the same. And if you try and do this the old way by picking your audiences like we used to, you're going to waste a lot of money and waste a lot of energy, and you're not going to be happy with the result. If you spend some time really creating some good content, you can take your organic content that's doing well, make sure you test that out. So if you got 50 new clients off of a piece of content, wow, that's going to be a good piece of content. I think you should use that as an ad. You're going to want some like old school written copy. Like some of the ads now, I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to jump into my Canva. Let me see here. I'm going to share my screen in 1 second. Let's go. Let me log in. All right. Let me log out. Let's try this Canva. I got two different computers with me today, so Canva. Log in. Continue. All right, cool. Just give me a second to show you. If you don't use Canva, you can use there's so many other apps. I prefer Canva. I think it's really simple to use. Projects. Okay, awesome. Let me share my screen now. These you can use as your text ads. Like I'm using these now. Do you want a hair salon and you don't know how to price your services? I want to help you. Like these basic plain black and white text, you could add blue on there. But like Are you always breaking out and don't know what to do? Come get a facial, right? Just basic stuff that you would want to put in to capture someone's attention. Because in a world where it's picture post, hair post, reel, there's so much distraction where this now is going to stand out. And it's just very basic. You're actually asking the person, is your hair falling out? Do you want help? Do you hate your haircut? Does your hair always turn brassy? Like whatever the thing is, ask it and then ask if you want help. Book an appointment. Call us now. Got an event tonight. Want your hair to look good. Having a bad hair day? Let's fix it today. Call now. So that's going to be part of the creative you want to use as well. These, believe it or not, do phenomenal. And like, I spent no time on them. I literally just went through Canva and started busting out different phrases. You can use AI to help you. Hey, I want you to think like a girl who is 27 years old to 32 years old. What are the most common pain points you could search the internet and find in Reddit and other forums that women are asking for advice on when it comes to their hair, their skincare, their makeup, whatever. Brides, like you can, whatever your service is that you provide, you can narrow it down and find out what kind of questions they're asking, and then ask those questions in that ad and speak to the person who needs the service. Because it's going to be a call ad, you want to make sure you have someone answering the phone in your salon. If you don't, it's kind of pointless to run a call ad to your salon to no one answering it. So let me just make that be told. Let me just say that because some people have like a virtual front desk, and that's fine. If you have a text ad, I would rather see you, instead of doing a call ad, I would rather see you do like a messaging platform where they message you on Instagram. So like you could have a virtual assistant just helping you control the DMs and the messages. And then from there, they're booking appointments with your booking software. You just want to get the person from interested in your salon to booked as fast as possible. Because this was a conversation I had with Rob, and he wanted wanted the phones to ring. He wanted to get his stylist busy. And I think for a lot of people, they just want people to be busy. That's important. I use this same exact technique in my Florida location, and I had a conversation with the girl. I'm like, listen, I will run ads for you. I need you to come to the salon, right? Because your stylists, like, they don't want to sit in the salon all day and do nothing. They're like, oh, I could be out doing this. And the next thing you know, like, they're thinking about becoming a nurse. They're going to become a bartender. They just don't want to be in the salon wasting time doing nothing. They'd rather be home doing nothing. So the other side of this conversation needs to be with your team. When you create these assets, and I'm going to show you in a second how we're going to create the ads, you want to make sure that you have campaigns dedicated towards each one of your stylists. So we're going to use the name Jen, Vanessa, and Brianna. I will have a campaign for Jen, one for Vanessa, one for Brianna. You can do it a couple different ways. I'm going to show you. But that way, if I'm taking a percentage of commission, or let's say they're even a chair rental salon, and you could allocate $50 a week from their chair rent into ads to keep them busy, to keep them happy, so they're making money and always paying you rent, you can work that out however you want to work it out. But when you're talking commission and you hear me talk about a sliding scale, the reason why I do a sliding scale is because some of that commission needs to get peeled off and dumped into a bucket for marketing. There's another bucket, obviously, to replenish amenities. One bucket, a little piece of that commission goes to the front desk. Some of it goes to you. Obviously, a big chunk goes to the stylist. But you want to be able to, on your one-on-ones, to be like, hey, we were advertising X amount of dollars for you. Over the last couple months, you brought in 65 new clients last month. And if you'd like, when you're ready to bump your commission, if you like, we can allocate 5% more commission to you. Right? If you're going from 60 to 65 or 40 to 45, and we'll peel back 5% commission or 5% off the ad spend. What I need you to do is make sure you're asking for referrals, make sure you're asking for the reviews, and have them participate in that. Your stylists have to give you content. So when you ask for content, nobody ever wants to make it because they don't know what to do with it. Hey, we're going to use this as an ad. Make sure the piece of content you produce for me is worthy of us spending money on to show the world how great you are at the haircut, the color, the eyebrows, the makeup. So this way, when someone sees it, they stop scrolling and say to themselves, holy shit, Michaela's awesome at blonde. That's exactly the blonde that I wanted. I'm going to call them right now. you have to make sure that your content's that good. And then obviously we have the other pieces of content that we spoke about. The Andromeda, the new algorithm for Facebook, is going to pick and choose which type of content the end user, like your potential client, typically clicks on. And then if they're always clicking on this specific type of ad, whether it's a text ad, a video ad, a carousel, a static picture, they're going to show that ad to that person. And the parameters you want to put on it is going to be pretty much age, and that's in your local area. Other than that, like years ago, we would put like, I would want them to be interested in Hermes, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, interested in Cadillacs. And then I would want, like, you can really get granular with what they were interested in. You don't have that luxury anymore. Like, you can create really custom audiences. And I would create an ad of a girl holding a Chihuahua with blonde hair in front of a Cadillac. And then I would show that the girls who were interested in Chihuahuas and Cadillacs. And that's how I would run my ads back in the day. It doesn't work like that anymore. So the creatives is what's going to be give Facebook the information on who to show what ads to. All right, let's see if we got this ready to go. Let me share my screen one more second. I'm going to show you my, all right. So I'm going to share the playbook with you, and I'm going to plug in my iPad first so I can also show you the basic structure of an ad before I start doing it in Facebook. Let's get this set up here. All right. Let me set this up. Okay. I'm going to share my... Guys, don't judge my writing here. I'm not like the most artistic person in the world, but the easiest way for me to do this is to show you on an iPad. Okay. All right. So, your campaign. This is your campaign on Facebook, okay? Let's make this pretty. This is going to control your budget. So your budget will be, you could pick $20 a day at a minimum, 15 to 20 a day you want to be spending. Not 200. Hold on one second. So you figure $20 a day per stylist, by the way, right? Because you want to make sure that you're getting some traction here. The campaign is what's going to hold your ad set.
Sorry, Nick, does each stylist get a campaign?
I prefer to do it, you can do it two different ways. You can give each stylist an ad set or give them their own campaign. I'd rather not, because what happens is if you can give Facebook the ability to bid only within the ad set, right? So you could have I could have 5 ad sets in here. And I'll show you on Facebook in a second. So this ad set here, now I'll have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 assets. Each one of the assets now has ads inside of it. So I'm going to put ad. So I got 3 ads. I'm going to put 5 ads in here. Ad and then ad. So typically, this asset is made up of a bunch of ads. All these ads could be just for the salon in general or specifically for a hairstylist. And then this will have a $20 budget. This will have a $20 budget, and then you could do it that way too. I prefer to just do it on the campaign level because you're going to limit the AI learning when you break out so many assets. I'd rather just do one campaign, one ad set with 5 to 15 different pieces of ad in there, like ad copy and ad creative for that particular stylist. Now, if you're a salon, you want to advertise the whole team inside of one ad set, 100% do that. That's completely cool. If you have a rental salon, like I said, I would create the separate campaign. So this could be Jen's campaign. And then I'm learning how to use this particular tool right now, but then Jen's campaign, okay, I would just quick duplicate. So let me show you how I would do that. So I would build out one complete campaign. Let me get to my Facebook. Listen, drop a question if I'm losing you right here. But all right, let's get in Facebook ads. Facebook's so annoying. Come on. It never wants to show. All right, let me see if I can do it inside of so I can do it inside of here. And if not, I'm just gonna keep on drawing it for you. Okay. Let's see. Anything yet here? All right, good. You guys see my screen, right? We're good? I'm going to show you. Okay, these are on draft. Are these running? All right, so these are ads I was testing out. These wound up costing $28 per call place. So these got really expensive because I was testing things out. You're going to spend some money to test. And so what I did was, let's say this is going to be Jen, right? I'll call this Jen. I'm going to name the asset Jen. Instead of building out all like the different copy for all this, the different information you need, the picking the location and the mileage, all I'll do is go here and just do a quick duplicate. And then once I duplicate it out, I'll just change out my ads specifically for now. This is not going to be Jen copy. This will be Jess. And then here's my ad set for Jess. That's one way to do it, Seth. The other way would be after you build this out nice and you got everything set up with the location, the mileage of where your salon's at. Once you build that out, all I do is go up to here to my campaign and do a quick duplicate. And then once I duplicate it, I'll then make this like I'll go Brie, right? So this campaign now will be for Brie. And then I know all the ads in here are going to be for Brie. The reason why I like this better is Facebook won't steal budget from Jess and give it to Jen. And it also allows Facebook to use the campaign level bidding, which is more powerful than doing it on the ad set level, is what I found and what I've been told. Because now they have all these updates are changing because Facebook got beat up because they screwed it up on everyone. But that is how I would do it. I would just do one campaign for my salon, one ad set for my salon with like 15 pieces of creative in there. And then I'll call it a day. If I'm trying to build up individual stylists, I would probably still run one ad campaign for my salon with one ad set with a bunch of different ads. Then I would also create a couple different ads for specific stylists. A couple different campaigns for specific stylists and give them a budget to work with because I want to get them busy. And then the structure of the ads would be, leads is what you want to pick. While I'm here, I'm going to show you. You got awareness, traffic, engagement, app, sales. You want to pick leads. Campaign budget. Remember, ad set budget is where you're going to give each one of these ad sets a budget, and it's not going to use the whole overall budget. It's going to spend 25 here, 25 here, 25 here. I'm just going to give this a flat $200 just to work with every single day or whatever your budget is. Then inside of here, I'm picking calls. So your conversion location, if you have a website, you bring them to a landing page, you're obviously going to put the URL in there. If it's going to be a messenger, you're going to have them message you. So if you don't have a phone, don't do that. Instant forms are fine. They're actually lower cost per engagement, but I say, fuck it, just get the phone call. Get the person on the phone and be like, let's go. Yeah, come in now. Ready now for you. And then obviously you want to link it to the proper Facebook page. and save the audience. Let's get out of here. Age, this is a very broad ad. I picked the land, lookalike was 3%. English, obviously, pick your language, pick your minimum age, and my location was the land, and where was it? I did a big one. I did 10 miles. So the reason why I overspent my budget and the reason why I was paying $25 a call, I wanted reach, which is what we got. Once people found out about us, they either called or went to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. So this looks like it was more expensive, but I got a lot of organic traffic from this as well. And so the basic structure is so simple. Just set up a new campaign. I'll do it from scratch right here. You're going to be at this screen right here. You're going to be on campaigns. And you're going to go to create. You're going to go to leads. You're going to go to continue. I'm going to name this Renee. This is my first campaign for Renee. And then Renee is going to be, now Renee can do everything, extensions, whatever she wants. But let's say Renee's a killer in your salon. And she's like, hey, Nick, I want you to take $100 of my commission every week and run me $10 a day in Facebook ads just for my extensions. I could run a campaign just for her extensions. I could also just do Renee. And then this ad set could be extensions. And then this ad set could also be color. What I would prefer to do now with the new way we're learning it is run one ad set with have extensions, have color, have like blowouts, have a bunch of different pieces of creative. So the person who might be looking for the blowout will get shown that. And then you have an easier budget to manage. Is that cool? Everyone, I'm just kind of picking up what I'm putting down. Facebook is like, it's confusing, and I get it. It's like a real pain in the ass because their interface sucks and they keep changing stuff on us. But once you dial it in and you have like, you do this a couple times, you're gonna be like, oh, this is my campaign. Oh, this is my ad set. This is a group of different ads. Inside of here are all my ads. And then all the different ads you could pick from. Let's go, where's my library? Set up a creative. I'm gonna go to an image ad. And then it brings you right to your library. So you click on your image. If you don't have an image yet, you're going to upload it from your computer. And then you have it, it's going to be right in here. You can also pull from Instagram. You can pull from the stuff you post on Instagram. You can pull from your Facebook page. I prefer all of you to just have a separate folder on your computer and just upload it directly. So it's clean, it's high quality, it doesn't get distorted. I'm going to keep on going through here. I'm going to go to all. Let me just pick this image. I don't want Facebook doing like a bunch of different fancy stuff. I'm going to go to next. They're going to crop it. Like you can, like this is going to look like shit. So what you can do is you can go replace and then resize this in a different app somewhere and either upload it or select it from here. 9:16, that fits fine because having these selected with the right type of sized image just allows you to show your ads on all different spots on the Facebook page or the Instagram page. Now, when it comes to text, don't use some generic AI copy. Actually think about what your clients are asking when they're on the forums, when they're asking their friend who like different problems, when they're sitting in your chair and a client, you're doing a consultation. What are the things they're saying? Like think about what they're saying to you during the consultation and then make the ad copy that because it's going to be in their language. Image generation, don't let AI, like they're going to want you to use AI. Don't let AI do it. Like don't pick the shit. Like you want real stuff that you're doing. Here's the other area, Advantage Plus. You're going to use Advantage Plus for the audience picking, but not the creative. Visual touch-up, maybe, but just add a good picture. Don't let it add music. Don't let it animate. Don't let it do flex media. Like it's going to tell you you're hurting your engagement. Don't listen to Facebook. We're hair salons. There's a specific picture we want to show about our work. It's going to start changing shit up on you. If you're like selling, I don't know, shampoo, You could pick this stuff out because it might put the shampoo like in a different setting, but don't do it for your work. Let's click done. The other thing I don't want it to do, you're going to see it once you start building this out. It's going to leverage like 14 different pieces of content, like AI generated. Just turn that off as well. And that's it. Like that's pretty much the ad's done. You're going to fill all the copy in here. You can tell AI, give it all the prompts that you need, have it give you the structure, read through it, tell it give you all the headlines, all the descriptions you need, and give it some variety. Like max it out. Your call to action will be, do I have the call in here? You want to, it should say call now once we pick the call it now ad, but let's go up here. Let's see if that's an option. Oh, it's going to be right in here. So when I pick calls, okay, it should allow me to select, put your phone number in here, put the right phone number in here. You're going to pick your country code. Most of you guys are going to be +1. There's United States. Okay. 973-454-0580. If you're advertising one location, don't put the wrong location's number in there. And let's see, it should change to call, but that's not that important right now. Because it's a call ad now, it's going to be call. That feature's gone. This is really cool too. You can get a track of all the numbers for callback requests. If you didn't pick up the phone or if something happened, you can receive a callback request on Messenger. So if they missed a phone call or, hey, call me, I want an appointment, you'll get a Facebook message or an Instagram message saying, call this person. So that's one of the things you could also do. Tracking, you're going to have the phone call to track it. If you're leading them to a website, then you want to make sure you set the pixel up on your website. Before you do any of this stuff, your pixel has to be created. You have to make sure that all of your assets for each one of your styles is done ahead of time. So you're not going back in there, like changing shit out and running the ads and letting it relearn again. It's going to be a learning phase. So you want to set it up once, get it where you need to go, like all the content you want in there, and then let it just run for a couple weeks. Don't start touching it. Don't start playing around with it. It might spend your budget like crazy one day and not as much the next day. Be comfortable with what you want to spend over the course of a month and let it spend it every single day. It's going to break up that number over the course of the 30 days. In your Google Drive, how I like to break this down is I'm going to show you guys the same way. Actually, I could probably do it inside of a Drive folder here. Let's go to Drive. You're going to create a new folder. Facebook ads content. You call social media content. I'm going to call it Facebook ads content for now. Here's that folder. Inside of this folder, Jennifer's content. New folder. Jess's content. And then just go for each one of your styles, create their own specific folder. Now, if you're going to be doing one campaign for your salon, all you really need is obviously the one folder, the main folder, and then this would be static pictures. This could be reels. This could be text images. This could be carousel posts. And then the reason why you want to make it like idiot proof is so if you hire a person on Upwork, that person knows exactly what folder to go to. Inside of here, let's say it's reels. I will then add, because you want to make it idiot proof, Brazilian blowout. And then I'm going to add hand-tied extensions. And then K-tip extensions. Then pixie haircuts. Be specific. Inside of each folder, what I would do is have my images for that. I would also add a Google Doc with the written copy that you created for the ad. So this way, if all of this ad stuff is really overwhelming that I just showed you, you're giving the person who's helping you enough information to actually create you an ad. When you hire someone on Upwork, you hire someone to do ads for you, the biggest complaint I get is they don't work, they spend their money. They're not hairstylists. They're not professionals in their industry. They're going to just be writing all kinds of random shit that they think that needs to be in the ad. It doesn't work. The reason why my ads always did really well is because I know what my clients are asking for. They're not sitting with your clients in the chair. This is your opportunity to give them everything they need to set the ads for you correctly. You set them up correctly with that Google folder set up the right way, with each one of the services in each one of the folders, with a document explaining what the service is, like the questions people ask, so they have the headlines, the description. You're done. That's it. All you have to do is interchange different pictures and different images as you exhaust that particular kind of creative. And you could run this for a couple months before you have to do anything. Inside of this particular lesson today, I have 2 different things I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to share my screen. Let's go right here. And then we're going to go to Q&A. I got the Facebook Ads Blitz. This is going to give you like how to get this up in 7 days. General, leave blank, placements. It tells you exactly what setting each thing should be on. For the age, pick what you want, right? Just pick whatever age you want. If you're in a really big city, do 3 miles. If you're in a look bigger of a like suburbia, you could pick like a 10-mile radius. You're going to have I call it the high 5. At least 5 different types of ads: your introduction, your transformation, a pain point, some social proof, and like an objection handler. And what I mean by that is someone's kind of skeptical about getting extensions. That particular ad would be like, hey, if you ever had extensions and you had this happen or this happen, this is exactly why, and this is why it doesn't happen to my clients. Social proof will be your testimonials, your clients saying how much they love their hair. Transformation, it's pretty self-explanatory, before and after. And then if people don't know you yet, have an introduction post in part of your ads. There are people in your community who don't know you. Have some kind of a post that lets people know who you are. Meet Sarah, balayage specialist. If you are running call ads, pick the time you want to show your ads. So if you're not answering the phone after 6 o'clock on a Tuesday, you could kill them, shut them off. What I like to do is throttle my budget. I'll create 2 exactly identical campaigns, and then I'll have a bigger budget from 9 in the morning to 8 at night, and then a smaller budget from 8 at night to 8:59 in the morning. So at least I'm always showing ads around the clock to that one person who needs to see my work, and I'm top of mind for them. And they can call, leave an appointment. You could change it from a call ad to a messenger ad, so they'll leave you a message inside of the Messenger or Instagram. But you don't want to be running call ads when you're not there to answer the phone. You could, but you probably will be just wasting money. And then in addition to that, let's go with the action plan. Let's see if this opens up for me. Let me share my screen. Give me 1 second for this to load. All right. So I'm going to show it to you right here. And then in addition to this, I'm going to give you guys a quick little action plan, which is day 1, what to do, list every stylist on a piece of paper who wants to be involved. If you have a rental salon, if you have a commission salon, figure out what your budget per stylist will be. If someone's maxed out like 60% commission and they're like rocking and rolling, you don't need to drive traffic to them. You don't have the budget for it. You're already paying them too much commission as it is. So figure out what is that particular stylist's commission rate, and then how much of that do you need to allocate to get them from 40 to 42 or 45. So this way, you're still profitable, but that person's getting some visibility online. This is you and them. This is not you versus them. You need to bring your stylist in on this. Be like, hey, Jen, we're going to be running ads for you. Super, super excited. You haven't given me a piece of social media content in 6 months. You posted every martini you drank in the last 6 months on your stories. So don't give me the bullshit that you're not good at social media. We're going to fix this today. You're bitching about not being busy, so let's fix it. I need this kind of post, that kind of post, that kind of post. Who's your ideal client? Get as much information from that person as you can so you can give that to the ads person or have them help you create it. So, all right, I'm going to need 3 reels of you doing extensions. I need 3 static pictures. I need some kind of verbiage that explains your specific technique or your gift when it comes to extensions. So you can help kind of curate some of that written text creative as well. And then asset collection, that's what this is. It might take you a week just to get the assets from people. One good thing you could do is a model call. If you don't have any content, do someone's hair for free. Take your best 20 clients in the salon, make it a fun day, get a camera crew in there, filming everyone doing the work, filming the after pictures, get professional cameras. You got statics, you got stills, you got reels, you got all kinds of great content that you can now use for your ads. Then we're going to write our copy, finalize the creative. Don't rush this. You're going to build your campaign like day 1, day 2. I bring you right through the 7 days to get this live. It might be 14 days, right? It might be 20 days for you to get the content you need. If you have a sense of urgency, you will tell your stylist right now, call your top 5 favorite clients, get them in the salon on Sunday. We're going to be shooting content for a media day. If you have the content already, sift through all of your content, get it together, and start launching your ads. But don't rush this because you're spending money. Like you're going to be just wasting money. Zuckerberg has enough money. I think we all can agree. Billion's pretty good. He's not suffering right now. Some of you guys need some extra money in your pocket. Don't waste it. Take the extra time to create the creative. So when you see your ad on Facebook, you're like, holy shit, like that's my work. And you should get excited. Don't advertise shit. Advertise something that will be a good representation of you and your salon and the stylist that you want to get busy. So I think that is, I think that kind of wraps it up right now. Did that help anybody out when it came to like Facebook and ads and the structure? And I know for those of you who are really new, you're probably like, I'm still fucking confused. It's fine. You learn the language, you got the PDF. The core structure is your campaign, your ad set, and then your ads go inside of it. And then you have the couple different tiers in the PDF that will show you how that works. Let's jump into some questions. You got your hand up first. What do you got?
Regarding the apologies, the metrics of the Facebook ads, does Facebook have a feature where you can track the metrics of the ad of the audience?
Yes.
Is there a place where you
Yeah, you're going to be able to track the audience. You're going to be able to see that right in your, let me just get to it first before I share my screen.
Okay. Wheat toast, no sausage or chicken or potato, and add butter. Yeah. Do you want anything to drink or anything?
Do they do dialysis?
I'm going to get to it for you. Hold on one second.
Thank you. I also have a few more questions afterwards as well.
Yeah. So inside of your ads, come on, where's that? It just, when I'm on Zoom, it's so slow. Let me see if I can change my, to be honest with you, I don't like the mobile version of the app for ads. Where you can easily find data for your ads is on the mobile app.
Okay.
It's so much easier to find than on the desktop. But then there's also software you can get that links up to your ads. Your Google Analytics on Google, make sure you connect your Google Analytics with your Facebook pixel, get them speaking. So this way you can see like where ads are coming from. But for call ads, most of your information will be right in there in that little sheet that it gives you, and you can get that spreadsheet.
Perfect. I'll work on setting up the Google Ads analytics to set up or link it to the Facebook. Another question was,
Yes.
what was it?
On this
Do you prefer the videos or solid posts? Like, do you measure metrics in terms of
Yeah.
engagement or views? Like, what would be best for getting retention for the salon.
And then showcasing.
You mean for Facebook? Like what would?
Yeah, if like we're posting videos, do you have a preference of what does better?
Carousel.
Like-
Carousel posts do better than anything else right now.
Okay, so like those little slides.
Yeah, like
And
your
then-
start here section, like your first slide on Instagram for everyone listening as of right now, you have the opportunity to put like a 10 to 15 carousel slide on there. Like tell the story about your salon. Then pin number 2 is like, who is your ideal client? Or maybe pin number 1 is about your salon for clients. Pin number 2 on your Instagram feed is for stylists. Like what's your culture like? And then pin number 3 is going to be a carousel about all the different transformation that you have, like for clients to look at your extensions and your highlights and all of that.
You asking about the B2B design for Shopify?
Do you know anything
about that?
Yes. Do you know anything about the B2B manufacturer wholesalers for Shopify?
Yeah, for Shopify Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't. It's $2,000 a month or $2,300 a month.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. What you're going to want to look at is collectives. I'm going to be adding collectives to you, just so everyone knows. For Shopify, for US, for Canada, Amir, and then Lauren, you guys could do what I do in the States up there in Canada. So I'm going to create the collective for everybody. Rather than us uploading our products to your store, we're going to have you connected to our feed directly. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Shopify has this feature already. You then could share your feed with me. So like Seth, you're selling skincare. I could take your feed, bring it into my salon website, and we could all share interchangeably all our own inventory through collectives. So everyone part of the program, we can all share hundreds of thousands of products. And then we could all just collaborate with each other, write blogs. Hey, if you love skincare, go to this website. I'm going to create the Marabella Beauty Group Shopify, where my blogs will shout you guys out. My Instagram will share your posts. And then we can all interchange our inventory. So we can just blow through stuff like all the dogs that don't really sell for our clients, but they might sell for someone in Indiana. So that's like Shopify 3.0. That's why I've been working so long on that, trying to get that dialed in. And that's going to work out really well. And I'm pissed that I worked so much on it because Shopify has the tool that I needed already. But retail, for everyone watching right now, you should see a significant increase in your retail in the next 3 months, like to 90 days, where like it's going to be hundreds a day coming in.
Beautiful. Tying into the Shopify, what classes would you recommend to watch for retail specifically?
Make them the Tuesday calls at 1 o'clock.
Tuesday, wonderful.
Yeah, or my time 1, but make those.
Perfect. So 10 a.m.
Yep.
Tuesday calls.
And then I'm gonna circle back to you guys again. I'll jump to Amanda.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Hi, Nick. By the way, your eyebrows are white on the screen.
It's all right.
I don't know what new light you're using. Okay, I wrote my questions.
I got old. They're gray.
It looks like Santa Claus from here.
Are they really?
Okay, quick question.
It's the light up there.
I think I said you have a new light or something. Okay, on to ads. Thank you for breaking it down like that. It makes it so much clearer on the 3 different levels. But I have a question because I have a landing page for basically everything we've ever done.
Okay.
Do you feel like landing pages do better than calls? Like a lot of our
All right. So let me prep
it's a
this.
lot more intricate.
Yeah, let me prep this. This is meant for like more hair salon call ads to get clients in the door today. So the sense of urgency is high. For them, like you want to get a client to see your ad and make the phone call today, either for appointment today, tomorrow, or this weekend.
Okay, so something that's not detailed, like fat dissolving or something. Then we would do the landing page.
Yeah, I would send them to the landing page for that. But even if it's fat dissolving, get them on the phone to talk to them.
Well, I know. Well, I would rather
But if you,
be on the phone than.
but if you can't, then let me answer this question. That's actually a good question. If you're doing something else like an intricate service, bridal, spend time on, it's called a VSL, like a video sales letter. So think about all the different objections that a client would have about fat dissolving injection that you do for your med spa. Craft a video that literally answers every single question they might have live from you. So when they book the appointment or book the consultation, it's a no-brainer. You already answered everything. If you're going to do a landing page.
Yeah, we have the landing page, but then people sometimes they'll call and ask a lot of questions. And I have a FAQ and a questions for my
You're gonna get
people
that. All right. But what's
Okay,
up?
so
What's the question?
Have you seen a difference though in which one gets better ROI?
Call ads.
Calls versus landing page?
Call ads. Gotta make the money right away. So like as I'm spending the budget, I'm getting the money in the salon.
Okay, I got you. So I'll switch mine. My next one, do you have a video on the pixels? Because I have pixels, but I don't know I get so confused creating them.
I'll create one. Part of the reason why I like Shopify, guys, is because Shopify, the app does it for you. But but honestly, go to Facebook. There's like a million guys from a million different countries teaching a million different ways to find your pixel. Find the one that just is best for you. I'll create how I do it.
I think I have like 4 or 5, but you were talking about creating one for every stylist, right?
No, not a pixel.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
I'll create like a campaign.
Oh, okay.
A campaign or an asset. Yeah, not a pixel.
Speaking of Shopify, how will I be because my products aren't going to live on Shopify anymore because we get banned?
Yeah.
I won't be able to share with y'all?
No, you need to be in the ecosystem, but all right. One more question, salon related.
Yeah,
got it.
Oh, hey, well, I have sent over for Google verification since we moved. I have sent videos like 6 times and they keep denying it. And then I can't figure out a way to get a postcard or get in it. It's sending me in circles and I'm getting frustrated. I can't get verified and I don't want to start SEOs if I'm not verified.
Let me see how I fixed it for somebody else. I forget what I did, but I think I have a video somewhere on how I fixed it.
Okay.
All right, cool.
That's
all right.
it.
I'll wrap back up. Amir.
So, quick question. What's the difference between a pixel and a campaign?
A pixel is just the tracking code that that Meta uses to follow and track who clicked on an ad, what page did they go on, how long did they spend on that particular page, did they click on another page, did they purchase a product? And so it's just a way to track and measure how the ad's doing based on the user. So, and then if like a tag is from Google. So you got your pixel from Meta and then you got your tags from Google.
And the other thing is, I want to sit down with you one day. Sorry, I've been really busy with someone.
No, you had a lot of shit going. I got the flood, so I didn't pressure you.
I want to sit down with you.
Yeah.
I want to start this Facebook ad.
Yeah.
Once I figure things out, because like I don't afford it on Shopify, it's asking me for all these verifications. Once I figure that out, I want to sit down with you. I want to start these ads. I want to start ads for products.
Yeah.
I also want to start ad for Google ads. When people go to your page, when they're in your page, you keep track of them and you can send them a Facebook.
That's what the pixel's for. That's what the pixel's for. So here's high level real quick, guys, before I jump to Michaela. You're running Google ads, people searching for Paul Mitchell fucking spray and shine. All of a sudden, they click on the picture, they come to your website, they scroll around, they get distracted, and they're like, oh, someone came to my door. They didn't never purchase the product. Now they're on Instagram or they're on Facebook and they're scrolling, like, oh, there's the product I wanted. Because you track them from Google, you have the pixel on your website, you now track them because they're part of Meta, you could retarget to them the product they wanted to buy originally or the hair service. So if someone's looking for best salon near me, they find your salon's blog or landing page or ad, they click on it. Now they get distracted, they go back on Meta or Facebook or Instagram. Now they start seeing your ads. It's called retargeting. That's 100%. That's the reason why I like Shopify, because you can get a person in the salon.
As a business set up, or do I have to set it up? I have to set it up. Right?
No, it's set up through Shopify. You just have to make sure you're running the specific campaigns to make it work. So we're going to
have to connect my Facebook to that because I haven't even connected my Facebook.
Yeah, it'll take us 2 minutes to do. Guys, make sure make sure you guys just keep track of your Facebook email address, get your password, make sure you have all that shit somewhere so you don't have 15 different emails, you're logging on, you don't know which one's what, because it's going to be a nightmare. Because when you try to verify yourself as the owner of your account, you're not going to be able to. It's like some email, like Michaela loves sexy guys at hotmail.com, 2727. No, you don't have access to that email anymore. And then all of a sudden you're like, reset password and you can't because you don't have access to it. It's just a nightmare. Then you got to set up a whole new page. You lose all that data. I've done it so many times with so many people. So before that becomes an issue, set up your two-factor authentication, get some kind of a, what the hell is this thing called? Like, I call it Duo Mobile, but like the code it gives you, the lock it. And if you get a new phone, make sure you reset that app in the new phone. But this way you could actually just access your own stuff. There's nothing worse than being locked out of your own Facebook and Google account because you just forgot a password or something.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, cool.
I'll be in touch.
All right, Michaela.
Hi. So we have our first full salon meeting on Sunday.
You nervous?
What?
Are you nervous?
No, not really. It was me and Lex. We killed a bottle of wine last night, going through everything that we wanted to talk about, putting it into a PowerPoint. But one of the main things we've realized, because we gave all of the stylists at like a brief salon meeting that we had like a couple weeks ago, that questionnaire PDF that you have, like learning like their love language and like stuff like that too. One of the common things that came up on it was like a consultation refresher. And we think it may go hand in hand with, we were talking last night, there's a couple stylists who have great personalities. They do great work, super like informative to their clients and stuff, but they're not retaining their clients for whatever reason. And we can't figure out why. And we're thinking maybe it's just something in the consult. Like the hair isn't ending up bad.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you call those clients back to ask them?
No, I mean, we just opened the week of Thanksgiving.
That's okay.
But like one of the stylists, she had a client in December who was supposed to be in like 2 weeks. And like yesterday she canceled online. And the stylist just seemed really bummed about it.
So
and
the reason
specific stuff, she's trying so much.
The reason why I'm asking is, did you call the client to ask them? Because you literally don't have to wonder.
Yeah. Well, I did say that to Lex. I said, should we have Meg reach out to her and be like, hey, I saw you canceled? And
too late.
Like, no, I don't have the balls to do that.
Yes, it's too late though. You are a first-time client in my salon. You leave, what's today, Thursday? You leave today. Tomorrow afternoon, hey, Michaela, I'm going to text you. Big, thank you so much for choosing our salon. Do you have a few minutes later on today? I have a couple questions for you about your experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Call them like the owner.
Yeah. Hey, how was it? I want to get feedback. I love the fact that, you're a guest in the salon. Did you get your thank you bag? Did you get this? Just to let you know, first-time clients get a $20 gift card for the next time they visit, plus also one for a friend. And then that's going to be in your account. What friend do you want us to give this to?
Okay.
And then now you get a referral out of it, a gift card out of it. You find out if the salon sucked or not. Like, was it great? And then they are going to rebook. The other thing you should be doing is watch the retention referral playbook that's in the community, because that whole envelope system works really well to get people excited to come back again.
Should I read that and then kind of integrate it into some of our stuff that we're going to touch on for the meeting on Sunday?
I would watch the 5 pillars of a meeting. Did you watch that yet?
No.
Watch the 5 pillars of a meeting, because that's going to change how you conduct meetings. Nobody comes to the meeting with a concern or a problem without a solution. And they need to have a win. Like, what are they working on? What's their objective and key result for the quarter? So the next meeting after this one, the reason why I want you to watch it now is for the next one, you're going to be set up perfect for it.
Okay. And since we did have on those questionnaires a lot of the feedback saying they wanted like a consultation refresher, do you have like something that's just like great that you use in your consults where you tell your stylists?
Yeah, I have it in our client journey, also in the Next Level Stylist. So if you give me their email addresses, they'll get added to the Next Level Stylist program.
Oh, I think I read that one. Was that where it was like, you literally tell them to like pull up a picture of a time that they loved their hair and like ask them like, why did they love their hair in that picture?
That's one of them, but I have another one that's more in depth inside the stylist program. So I would let them watch that.
Okay, what was that one called again?
Well, it's in the stylist program. So if you give me their email address, I'll add them to the program. Yeah, so all your team gets access to like my stylist program. So if they want to learn how to do a consultation, just give me their emails. I'll add them to it for free.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, it's part of the benefit of being a salon owner in my program.
Amazing. All right,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Cool. Autumn, don't talk shit about Rob. He's right behind you. All right, who else has a question? Yeah, Hope, your team could just give me their emails. I'll give them access. The curriculum for that too, by the way, is really amazing. I just spent like the last 6 weeks creating it. So February, the first week in February, we're kicking it off. I got a couple of guest educators specifically for stylists, and you will, your team's gonna love it. And anything you want to work on with them, if you're like, Nick, our retention rate sucks, can you do a class on that? I'll gear my curriculum for that week specifically for the problem you have in your salon. Amir.
Any videos that you have on the platform that I should watch before we start talking? That makes our job easier.
In regard to like pixels and
Facebook ads and the Google AdWords ads and all that stuff.
I would go to the. I'll tag you in them. I'll tag you in the rest of the call. Yeah.
I want to watch them. I want it to be smooth. I don't want to be polished and I don't know things that I'm just
Yeah, it's honestly everything changed with Google and with Facebook in the last 6 months to the point where now there's AI involved in it. So a lot of the stuff I taught last year, I'm redoing anyway. So the basic structure is fine just to get the language down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just want the basic structure to make it easier for us. Thanks, man.
You're welcome. It's the Google Ads playbook for 2025. I'll tag you in that. And then I'm going to jump back, circle back. My voice is about to go. So Amanda, what do you got for me?
Real quick, I forgot. We do salon scale too, but you had talked about in a previous video or call that you set up like colorgrams and then it's taken out of inventory, or it's taken out of when you ring it up as a product. Like you just put however many.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you keep track of your color inventory that inside a, like if I do it that way, how do you set it up? Because I'm afraid it's going to make it look like I have $50,000 worth of color if I'm trying to simplify it. Because right now it's at a zero and we can put it in.
All I do is just create a product. I don't put any inventory associated with it. I don't track inventory on it. Well, I do, but not for this purpose. I put a gram of color. Like think of a bottle of shampoo, right? If you sold 50 bottles of shampoo at $10 a bottle, what would you charge a client?
Well, no, I get what you're saying, like how to set it up, but how, I guess I use Vagaro, it's automatically going to count it when I put, let's say I have 800 and something grams of color on my color bar. If I put, we have 800 and something.
Oh, no, don't,
I'm going to add it to my inventory amount report.
Well, it's grams, so it'll just be cents. It would be the same amount of inventory you have.
Yeah, but it's going to double it because I keep my
it won't.
inventory on there.
That's fine. Because don't forget, when you have shampoo, you double it anyway. It's just going to give you the cost of it.
But wouldn't it double on my cost report?
No, because you have your price and you have your cost. The cost you're getting it at and the price you're selling it at. Same with shampoo.
But they don't. Well, I'm saying they don't link
Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about that. That's something I wouldn't even worry about. Just fucking charge people and collect the money.
Okay.
Yeah, don't even worry about who gives a shit. Just collect the money for the color, and then you just have the money in your bank account.
We've been doing that, but I was trying to simplify.
No, you're making it way more complicated. The simplest way is just charge people money, collect the money, and then buy more color.
Well, yeah, I do that, but for Lexi to check out or anybody else, I was trying to make it easier to just deduct, but I should just leave this shit alone.
Yeah, leave it alone. Just focus on getting more people in there, making more money, and then buying nicer handbags.
Oh, well, real quick, I did get away from 6 different softwares, so simplifying over here.
Okay, beautiful. All right, Hope.
Hey, real quick, I know we're working on all this stuff for my SEO.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to know, if it started, are there updates? Will I get updates?
You're now we have a whole report system. You're gonna get, I think right now you're gonna get a citation report to show you where you're messed up at, and then things that we could fix personally, we're logging to fix them. If not, you might have to either give us a username and password, and we'll log in there and do it, but you're going to get a report probably the next day or two.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's probably 300 citations we're gonna dial in for you.
Okay.
And what that means
I
is,
found some things because there's something on there about like special services, and I was like, oh my god, we're running some things right now with like our VIPL and our blow dry packages, and I forgot to put that stuff in there.
oh, just text me. Be like, hey, add these in
I
there.
text you. I
Yeah,
don't want to keep bothering. I know you're so busy.
No, that's part of the service. Like just I'll set you up with James too. Harass him so he knows too.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you.
You're welcome. And we're going to review anyway. So on the first phase of reviewing to see how the content, if it speaks in your voice, we have a chance to add more stuff.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks.
All right, cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I hope that helped you kind of figure out Facebook a little more. Autumn, any questions for me?
I was actually curious about so for some reason with Facebook, and I've had this problem before, it keeps wanting to connect to Rob's personal page instead of like the business like Artisan Here Facebook. I just don't know if there's like a certain way to fix that or like what I need to do.
His personal page is the owner of that page though. And so you just gotta
like admin.
Yeah, you just reselect the other drop down. It's gonna always probably default to his.
Okay.
Like, is that what you mean? But you can change. It doesn't lock you in, right? You're able to still change it, correct?
No, so like directly from Instagram, it's like the like share.
Oh, like it shares content on his personal page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to log into your back end and disconnect him, and then reconnect the other page again.
Okay.
Yeah, completely disconnect everyone, and then start off from scratch
And I'll have
again.
to do that from the computer, right? Probably.
You could do it from your business manager, your Facebook business suite.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do it from there.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely could.
Okay.
Cool.
Gotcha. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Yeah, you're welcome. It has
Before you
one last question.
Just regarding the campaign setup. So for the budget, is it $20 for the campaign, and then you're also funding the assets inside of it? Or?
Yeah, so that $20 is for everything that's in that campaign.
Okay.
So campaign level budget, and then that $20 gets spread across between which ones are doing which ones it needs the budget for.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you so
you're
much.
welcome. If it was the other way around, the ads set would have $20 a day of budget. Then every single asset would spend 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's, you know what I mean? So now it's just $20 for the campaign every single day, which spreads out however Facebook deems between the ads or the assets.
Does it kind of filter by what's doing the
Yes.
best as well?
It will give budget towards the ads that are doing better.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Cool. And that's why, if you want to get someone popular in your salon, I suggested creating a separate campaign for that person. So this way, if Jess's ads are getting eaten up by Jen's ads, you don't have to worry about that. All right.
real quick, will you help me with Google?
With that, yeah, I'm gonna look when we get the call for that to see what's going on with your
Okay. And
verification.
you'll send it to me?
Yeah, I'll tag you.
Okay, thank
All right, cool. You're welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your day. See you later. James, we got any questions going on, James, in the comments?
No,
None?
just can we see your screen?
Nope. You can pay to see the screen. If you guys want to watch this, join the Level Up Academy, and you gotta have fun. See you later.